What's up, everybody? I'm Will Flair, and welcome to The Sit Down, where we take Netflix and Hulu shows and then review them for you so that you know what's good and what's not so good out there. I'm joined here by Miss Vera Words and Mr. J.T. Wolf, and today we're going to be reviewing the TV remake of Scream. Say what's up, everybody. Show them a little about there.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, this is our first time on camera. Well, first time getting all of us out here.
Yes.
How you guys feeling out right now?
Feeling pretty good, man. I'm just ready to
not
get
too
started.
bad.
Alright, feeling good. Well, I hope you're ready, because we're diving in pretty strong here. Getting in the horror stuff.
Yeah.
First
do
time,
it.
and we're up to bat. So we're reviewing the remake of Scream, the classic horror film that is a bit of a parody on the horror movie genre. They took little things that were tropes and they made fun of them in their movies. But they did it subtly, so not many people know that they're kind of into comedy. This series, however, somebody was like, nah, bunk that funny business. we ain't worrying about that out here. We getting into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, I kind of like that aspect about the TV series because it really did get rid of the comedy, went straight to a horror and thriller factor, and I loved it because not only do you have the characters, you know, it's full of suspense, but it's also all that mystery added into it, so I think it worked pretty well.
Mr. Wolf.
This show is it's a new breed. It's new to the series. It's new all around. Like from the movies, the first Scream movie was great. All the other ones, not so great. But with this show, it's paying homage to the Scream movie. But for this one, they're kind of just throwing in a new feel of it, kind of different things in another perspective.
Okay. Cool. Well, I brought up the summary for the series. Could one of y'all read that out here for me?
Sure, what starts as a YouTube video going on viral soon leads to problems for the teenagers of Lakewood. Oh no. And serves as the catalyst for a murder that opens up a window to the town's troubled past.
Ooh, we got some spookiness out here.
And some secrets.
Okay, well, spooky and secrets, they go hand in hand. So, what were some of your favorite, what was your favorite thing, I should say? Because we can't go over all the favorites, but we can hit that main favorite for you guys out there.
Yeah, my main favorite would have to be that mask. You know how for the Scream movies, they always had that silly, goofy type of mask, you know, for the comedy and horror. But for the TV show, they got rid of that and created a whole new type of mask. It's more horror and eerie feel to it. So it actually makes you afraid. Even though you're not the one he's chasing after, you feel that fear while sitting there watching it. So I enjoyed that part of it.
Okay.
My part is just the mystery, like trying to figure out who the killer is. You have this particular character that is like, okay, that's the killer. But when you think about it, it's like, oh, that other person could probably be the killer. But it's like, it leaves you like questioning like who's the killer in this show. And that's what makes it unique. Because it not only has that suspense, it's also a mystery. It has that feel of like, all right, it's like a game of Clue. Who's the murderer at the end?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. For me, I'd say it probably is characterization.
Okay.
They have movie tropes of horror movie genres in this show, and they pretty much tell you they're full of crap. If you met this person in real life, they would definitely not survive in this situation, and they don't hold back at all. Some of these people do the same things that they would probably do in horror movies, and they get punished for it. And I was kind of digging that out there. But that also leads me into the thing that I didn't like so much about this show, which has to be characterization. I don't know if they rolled some dice and some people got the luck of the draw that they wanted to do, but there were other people that were tropes in this show that just, they were worse than what you would see in movies, man. They would just make stupid decisions for the sake of making stupid decisions. And I hated that because they spent so long making you love certain people that when other idiots out there would just come up, you would just be like, can he die? Like, now? Like, I don't feel nothing for this dude. And most of the time, they would be the ones that would just skate on by.
Yeah, that's really true.
I couldn't stand it. So, it was a teeter-tottering feeling that I had, loving and hating characterization in this.
Mm-hmm.
But what are some things, if you had any, that you disliked about this?
One of the things that I probably disliked was too much focus on the relationship between Will and Emma, the main characters, or Emma's the main character, but her boyfriend, Will.
Okay.
And that was something I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. They're in high school, so of course relationships is a main factor. But at the same time, it's the mystery of Lakewood that has me interested. Who's the killer? So I wanted to spend time, like, less time on their drama and more on, can we get some clues to try and figure out who this killer may be? So that's just one of the things that I preferred. Yeah.
Okay. And
one thing for me, it's Emma's friend. It's just her tactics just kind of bugged me.
wait,
Like,
which friend specifically?
What's her name?
Is it?
I got the cast for you right here.
Thank you.
Was she like the best
Brooke.
friend? Yeah.
Brooke Maddox.
Oh man,
This-
you getting on my girl right now.
this woman, like, she's in high school. Like, she was in rare form. Like, it's just her. I'm like, I thought she would die first. Like, just from tactics.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, I'm like, okay, you're doing this, you're doing that, and I'm like, why haven't they got rid of you yet? You must be you're just something. It's just it just gets me.
You gotta think on it too. She's one of those typical high school girls. Not saying all high school girls would be like this, but some are. Playing on that role that they, need that type of characterization development.
You guys can explain her if you want to.
I didn't want to give too much away, but here's a little bit of spoilers. Okay, so she does hook up with the teacher's aide, whichever one he is, but he's much older than what she is. So that was kind of like what you were talking about. So.
Right. It was just with her just hooking up with the teacher. I was like, okay, he can get in trouble. Like, honestly, like he potentially can go to jail for that. Like, hello, and and it's just with Brooke's character. It was at first. She definitely kind of set herself at a high standard that was just at a high standard but low tactics.
Yeah.
Like, she just basically...
She didn't seem like a good friend in the beginning, and she seemed more interested, like self-absorbed, more type, I get what you're saying. She did seem, and I really did, like you said, I really thought she would be one of the people to die first, because normally in typical movies like that, they normally are the ones to die off first for something stupid that they did, but she hung in there, so I was quite surprised. Yes.
Alright, well, with all those things in mind, we've got a review system here at the sit down, so that we can at least pretend that we're real movie review type people. So, let's go over those real quick for the people out here. We've got a must-see movie, which is pretty much, this is the immediate thing that you need to check out on Netflix or Hulu. Like, your friends have probably seen it, you don't want to get behind. This is the show, this is the movie. Get on that real quick.
Binge watch it.
Then we have On Decks, which are pretty much, it's a good thing, but you're not really missing too much by not getting to it immediately. It's almost like one of those really good series or really good movies that everybody's buzzing about, but it's not going all around.
Add it to your list.
Yeah. Yes, add it to your list, but put it high on that list.
Yeah, like the next in line right there.
Yeah, because then we have watch lists, which is pretty much just an okay thing. Might be your thing, might not be your thing, but either way, you're not gonna miss it by not getting to it immediately, and that's that's our add to your list category. Just go ahead and put that on something.
I have so many add-ons right now.
Yeah, so we call those watch lists for this review session here. Then we have, oh my goodness, I'm almost forgetting, mood pieces.
Yes, you have to be in the right type of mood, the feeling for it to watch it.
Yeah. That's pretty much. Go ahead. Look at her. Look at her just sliding nothing there. So we got mood pieces. You in the mood? This is the thing.
Yeah.
Then we have a crap fest.
Don't watch it. Don't even bother. Turn your head and walk away. That is what you gotta do.
2 thumbs down. 2.
See, they get super animated on these parts because I make them watch a lot of mood piece and crap fest movies with me, just so we can get through some stuff.
Fell asleep on a couple. I just couldn't do it.
I had to repress some stuff.
Well, I do this for you guys so that you can get cultured in the BS category of life.
We all got cultured in that one movie that we went into together, and then we found out it wasn't what we thought it was, and that was the real crap fest.
So those are our review sections here. This is our first time, so the 2 guys here are going to pretend that we're gentlemen, at least for this first one, and then we're going to bust our chops about all this stuff later. But Miss Vera Words, will you start us off on your review?
Yes, my review of Scream, the TV series. Alright, so for this one, like I said before, I really enjoyed the movies. Mm-hmm. They were great. 1 through 3, 4, But as a fan, I was super excited for the TV series to come out because the trailer is what made me really get into it and get pumped about it. Gotcha. You know, you have that mask, that psycho killer, the way the deaths were coming out, it was awesome. So I say it's a must see.
Okay, all right.
For me, I enjoy the Scream series. Like the first movie was great, 2 and 3 were, 4 it was, it wasn't needed. But with this show, Scream, this premieres on MTV. It's
if you didn't know, yes, it does. Yes.
Yes.
Giving a little shout out there.
Yeah.
No one expected that this would be good.
No one did.
With the Scream series, you kind of get a new feel of it compared from the original Scream movie. Mm-hmm. Like, it kind of has that unorthodox feel with different things from certain scripts, but kind of rolled up into something new. So I give it 5. Okay. Like it's a must see. You'll enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Okay. There were things in the Scream series that I didn't really like so much. Characterization was one. Pacing felt a little off at certain parts.
Yeah.
But I also have to agree with what both of you said. This is a strange but strong take on a series that's been done 4 times already.
4 times, yeah.
And for that alone, I can give this a must-see. Because even if you're not a fan of the series, you can look at what they took and what they switched up about this series, and you can see how fresh it is compared to something that's been done 4 times. So it's a little stale.
Yeah.
That's a must-see in anyone's book, but if not, this is also a really good horror genre piece in general. It could almost be a modern classic if it wanted to be.
It really could. It was very nicely done. Yeah.
All right. So, with all those things said, that has been this episode of The Sit Down, where we take Netflix and Hulu shows and review them for you, the viewers, so that you know some of the things out there that you should probably check out or some of the things that you should avoid. I'm Will Flair, and this has been a engaging conversation with Miss Vera Words and Mr. J.T. Wolf. Join us next time, and remember that you can look us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and leave a comment or some type of feedback as to something that you want us to review next time on The Sit Down. Take care, and remember, light the fuse.